And the person you hear in the background is my motherfucking homie, one of the original squad. That's an intro for you, sup bitches. This is Chaos, now known as Spider-Man. He's one of the people I mentored through learning to race. And I ain't gonna lie, he came from being one of the best to the best people I've trained. He's definitely tied with King. I know all of you know King from my Twitch streams. However, the big announcement is there will be a tryout next week from Monday to Saturday. I will be streaming daily, and we are inviting all of you to join if you want to try out. For GTA, you would have to try out, and for Gran Turismo, due to the FIA rules. However, today, we're a taste of what our lobbies look like. Hold on, see your comments. There you go. Sorry if the screen is smaller. So Godzilla. Of course, Godzilla. It's just that he was in the. They heard him talking, so I gotta say who that is. Well, Godzilla, as you can see on the message board, is one of the originals too. He already has his own phrasing and name. Getting Godzilla'd when you crash crazy on a track. He's our Drive Club Demolition Derby expert. As you can see, my friends are still drifting. Let me see if I can piss them off of it and just go around the corner. But they're killing it. You see this guy, bro? He's in a Porsche fucking it up, like for real. Oh. Well, tryouts for y'all start tomorrow. I know my car is fast. I'm not in a drift car. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got higher in the dirt there. Now, there will be some restrictions on cars. Like, we're not going to allow you to make a track version of an RX-7 to use all the time. You have to use actual FIA cars like I am. I'm using the wide body Mustang. Let me go and show y'all. Oh, hell yeah, we're keeping Drive Club alive, man. In my opinion, even though Drive Club is not open world, it is still the best, what do you call it? Mixed sim arcade type of game there is when it comes to it being actually kind of realistic. Second is Crew and then Crew 2. Alright, these are our lobbies that are unlocked too. This is just our crews. But I'll show you. Just to make y'all not feel like I'm ahead of everybody. I'm just somebody who's way ahead in this game. I am not. I'll show you my lonely little ass garage. This shows you my progress. I haven't gone anywhere. Only look, campaign 3%. Let me see. Now to show you these vehicles, if I remember where it is. All right, let's just go to Brand Central, and I'll show you from there. Everyone from the original squad will be required to either have some form of GM car, meaning American-made car. It's not a requirement because that's all we race. No, it's just that's what you can progress the fastest with. Like, this is my drift car. This is it in stock, but you understand the gist of it. A drift car has to be a street car initially. It can't be a track car. I did not get the GR4 because I wanted the wide body kit for better aero. Yeah, this is the one I have. You could either get this. Why'd I back out? Sorry guys. Or a rally car. If you get the Focus GRB rally car, you will have to lower your your power level down to meet everybody else's spec, because rally I want it to be as fair as possible. And then this is the Mustang. Chaos. And this is the rally car that you can get. All rally cars have to be rally spec. You can't build a rally car. You can't buy a Focus ST and say you're gonna build it. Remember, this is just me giving you an announcement and some of the basic rules. For you Chevy lovers, like Brad, I was like, just kidding. If you were to build a drift car from any Chevy cars, they all have to be stock, meaning no FIA rating at all. You can't just get something like this, because no one takes a FIA car that costs $600,000 and makes it into a drift car that could break in a few minutes. But whenever whenever you buy your first track car, you are allowed to get anything of FIA rating, any of these race specs. However, if you want to join our FIA official team, which we are actually competing across many leagues, you can choose any track car from any country. If you choose a Japanese or Asian car, though, you will be limited in your ranking, because those are the lightest cars, and power output in this game is kind of a cheat after you max it out. However, if you want to be on our official FIA team, like if you ask the original bros, they know I always choose one car to be our team car for our, like, league games and things like that. It would have to come from Europe or America, but in Asia, you cannot go to Toyota and choose a Supra or any. You're not allowed to even choose a Vision Gran Turismo, because those are concept cars. But if you come to any Japanese dealership, you would have to get it from N400 and up. Meaning N400 meaning max power 400 horsepower. However, 400 horsepower is where they get to being track cars and concept cars, and you can choose any of these FIA cars. And yes, you're allowed to use the Supra. I know Chaos is flipping out right now, like, yeah! But this is the new Supra, the concept car. But however, if you come here and you get something from the Asian countries, you're limited only to Toyota, Nissan, Honda, not Mazda, because Mazda has a weird glitch right now on here where the cars are very fast for no reason, and Lexus. And if you go to Lexus, you're going to be limited in the amount of cars you have. And here you can start, you see, straight from N500. However, you will be limited in versions of cars you want. These are just GT cars. So the ultimate requirement, I hope you're listening, Chaos and Godzilla. The ultimate requirement is to go to Europe. This is what, once you get this car and you can afford it and get it, you don't even have to tune it yet, it could be stock. You would have to come here. Where is it at? Sorry, I'm a bit high. Oh, there it is. You would have to go to Audi, or Audi, however y'all say it, and you would have to get the R8 LMS, the Le Mans. And also, we do have a cinematics and editing and photo team. So if you're good at that, I will personally pay you $30 for each picture that does look completely HD. Now you can ask Chaos and all of them if you want to comment now so they can see it. I really will pay for you to get a game if you're going to be an official team member, part of the squad. Also, I will pay for your add-ons to get these cars so you don't have to work for all of them, but only the ones that are requirements to be on the squad, on the team. With scapes, meaning photos. Hold on. I'll take you to scapes. I am so high, I'm fucking up. You guys are gonna learn very quick that, yeah, I'm high a lot. But see, I'm still new to oh, it's right here. I'm still new to the game. If it could just show me the damn public ones. I have way too many scapes to look over there. So, discover. And Chaos is about to go crazy. Because these are the type of photos we take. We take very realistic photos. Alright, this is one of my dude's van. He doesn't take realistic photos per se, but he takes game realistic photos. So if it doesn't look too realistic, it just can't look all matted out and what's it called, sticker bombed out. We're not about the Ricer game. However, if you're part of the cool selections, people who like to edit, we have 2 slots open because the 3rd slot has already been taken by Chaos, because I know he likes to do shit like that like I do. Like, he would take a picture like this, make it half realistic but cool to the point where it's edited awesomely. I have not created a emblem yet, but soon we will. And I'm just trying to choose an example. Oh, I've shown him this one. All right. This is where you automatically create another spot to be a photo editor or whatever you choose to be. If you could take photos up to this level where it looks real. I'll hold it here for a second so you can see it. Like this is an exception. It looks like a set of Corsa more than anything else. We don't like Play-Doh looking pictures. And last but not least, you must choose what's it called? You must finish your racing etiquette. Meaning, there are videos you must watch to know the rules of racing and how to be certified. Because we do have to follow these rules on Gran Turismo, and we will be implicating it onto other games. So crashing into someone and just laughing will not be tolerated unless it's a squad race. Official races, no. I will play one for you, just to give you all a taste of how it is.
Is sportsmanship.
I'm just giving you a taste of it. It's not going to be the whole video.
In this section, you will be learning about sportsmanship, an important element in everyone's participation in the online races of Gran Turismo.
Yeah, because everyone knows if you hit me in the corner, I'm losing my shit.
And the definition of sport is said to be as numerous as there are researchers in the field. But when you get to the bottom of it, a sport is a challenge against yourself.
Comment anytime you want.
And above all else,
wow, we have
to
over
and have fun with.
900 people watching on Twitch right now.
Sport is something you enjoy together with others.
If I get hit in the corner, I get mad because that means you were just trying too hard and were willing to take down a racer just to get a spot up. That means you're not a good racer.
All sports have rules.
If you're willing to risk someone else's time, or I know it's not real, but life,
you set lots of detailed rules.
You're kind of not a good racer.
During an actual sport, just with rules. That's where sportsmanship becomes important.
All right. And when I say racing etiquette, this is what I mean. I know Godzilla's sitting there writing down the rules and everything.
Driving examples.
You can't Godzilla unless it's just a group race or cruise. If it's just the squad, the top 5, us just training, or whoever else, then yeah, that's an open track day. But official track days and official track use, if you do crash into someone, I will personally boot you, and you will be suspended from the next race that we do. Meaning you cannot go if you're just kicked out for hitting someone. You can't go and just join another race. You have to sit there and spectate the race and take that loss. Because this game forgives in damage in most online races.
This is an example of driving that really makes you look bad.
However, we have to compensate for that. Because on official what's it called, races, they're online, FIA rules. If you do crash into someone, there is damage, but it doesn't give you a time consequence or a penalty. For real. The max it adds is 19 seconds, and I feel like if you hit someone at 200 miles per hour and you both hit the wall, the 19 seconds ain't what it takes to fix your car.
Even if that means taking your car off the track. This type of driving mistake often happens when you are a beginner. So starting out, just be careful.
If you are going to be joining on PC, we will be using mods, so it will be a full mechanical damage setting. Meaning, if you are just holding it at the red line through a corner and your engine can't take in, there's actual overheating and parts break individually. You can actually blow your engine, you can fuck up your transmission, all sorts of things. And if you use a wheel, like I do and some of my friends, some people even on the squad don't have a wheel, that's why it's not a requirement. If you use a wheel, you cannot use the stickiest tire compound, because then it would be like cheating compared to everyone else on the track. However, if you are lying, we will have to start mandatory streaming. Every time we race, you have to stream so that we can go back and evaluate the rules. So that's a good look into everything, and I think that's everything. Shit. Let me see if I can show you some cars. And making money in this game is easy. Literally, you can go and do single person races, easiest levels and things like that, and you'd be good. I haven't even unlocked all the tracks yet, as you can see. That's the track I want. The Sarth. It is very technical. However, if we're on rally tracks, most races, I'll tell the truth right now, we will not allow dirt tires. Because knowing people like Godzilla, yeah, he would go and get those rally cars and not build one. He fuck your shit up. Not as in hitting you, but like he would beat you in the race. But we have to keep rallying ranked and equal, because the rally is about the driving, not only the cars. Especially how limited we are in rally cars. And now, just to give you a taste, I'm just going to show you where the test will be for people who are not already on the squad, what track we'll go to. We have an oval track if you're someone who wants to register as an official racer. If you just want to join, if you just want to join, you could just come here and the test is on the oval track and you'll be with the squad. However, if you want to actually join our FIA team, because you will be paid by me for this after you've been on for a month. It has to be a month because I have to see that you're consistent, you're actually about it. These 3 tracks are going to be your test. The Tokyo Expressway, it will be a drift version where it will be the East Inner Loop, making it backwards, making it harder and more right hand turn drifts, because everyone here is not used to them. I'm pretty sure you guys aren't either, except for the European side of players. You will have a circuit and a drift and a rally test there, and this won't all be done in one day. You have to go and build progress and send me your time card so I know how to judge you in your progress. Then Willow Springs, this is once you have gotten your GR3 or higher car, meaning 500 horsepower or more. If you come here, we're just doing the normal one. However, if you're someone who did not get a American car that's required at first and you just want to race, you will not be ranked or gaining points. You will be tested on the Streets of Willow. And this, let me just show you what you'll be doing. This is where everyone will be tested, just to prove that they know how to drive in a simulation. Because I can't push it hard enough how many people feel like simulation games are like arcade games. The game will give you these cars, so you do not need a car once you start. You can come and do this test right away. Like this will give you a spot ready and open. You just got to prove yourself your first race in those first few tests at Willow Springs and Tokyo Expressway. However, you would choose whatever car you choose. If you choose front wheel drive, I'll give you have more of a chance, because all I'm watching for is handling and consistency and not just flicking your analog left and right to fuck people up. And you cannot block people who are trying to get past you. You race your line. You could choose any of these. You get free cars and even a rally car. That's why I said we don't have to get a rally car right away. But if you do, you have to lower your power. I'm now going to show you what I do. These are my cars. I'm that limited. I got a racing shifter card. If we do play online, we're playing as a squad, we do not go right when the green light goes. We have to wait until 1 minute and 30 seconds has passed. Yes, you're losing a lap time only on that first lap, but we only count official time from the second lap once we've started. The first run will just be to learn the track. So I'm going to show you right now. My car is fully packed. Very light. I pushed the weight up to 2,400 because I was required for it on one of those lobbies. However, you're allowed to tune everything except for your downforce. We want the natural downforce that you get from the car. I don't know if this is too loud on your ears, but see, Let's go to the initial start. Oh, battery getting low. Alright, so you start at the flagman. Sorry, I'm driving one hand here. If you drive in first person, and we look back at the footage and you weren't looking at your mirrors like you're allowed to in this game to make sure you're not hitting anyone, you even have a reverse cam, you will be kicked out the race. Because this is very, very important. If you do reverse at any time on the track whilst you're on the track, you will be penalized. You will be kicked out for that lap. We do not care what happens to your time. If you need to stop or reverse for any reason, which you really don't, you must pull over to the left. Alright, and once we do this, once a minute comes, I have controls that let me do launch control, but you're allowed to start in any manner like this. I always start in a slow manner. So you warm your tires. See how I hit my red line? I do not hold it there throughout the whole corner, because guess what happens in real life? Your engine blows. And we don't want that for anyone, especially on PC. This is not a NASCAR vehicle, as you can tell. However, you must treat it to what the track specifies. I do not care if you bump walls, that is your own personal damage. However, I'm trying to show you the things not to do. However, if you're holding a red line, or like you come to this corner, you cut someone off, if you do hit the wall first before you accidentally hit them, you will be forgiven, because that is their reaction. They cut off a line for you. But if you do hit a wall, if you do hit the person and then hit the wall, you will be taken out of the whole race. I am not on the wheel, so this is hard right now.
Hey, when can I join?
If you're using third-person view, you are not allowed to use your rear cam, because you can see what is close to you. We do not want everyone basing any. This is just for people on our team. We do not want you basing your what's it called? Your position off where people are. If you're looking behind you, that means you're racing aggressively. You're not following your line. You're not trying to get the best time. However, if you do have one of those cars, like I said, Godzilla will probably get, it's like super 1,000 horsepower or whatever, you will have to lower it to the restrictions of whatever the race is.
394.
What?
394.
On what?
That's mostly what it tries to recommend for cars. If it's a high-powered car, it mostly tries to recommend you to drop down to 394 horsepower.
Exactly. Well, from here on, that's all the rules I have for joining the team for now, until you officially join. The emblem, our decal, team decal, will be done by tomorrow. Pretty sure a lot of people will like it. And we do. Oh, you could join at any time. You already have the game, right?
Yeah.
See, Brad is one of the original members I met. He's been on the squad since day one. These are my bros. We're gonna try to get Brad on here. How do you forget? Oh yeah, you gotta create a lobby and invite, right?
I believe so. Ford Mustang. Wait, I did not see this Ford Mustang.
And it's not gonna be unfair. I'm not the one making all the rules. These are rules that were made between me and two other people who already have a racing team on here. But I have racing teams on PC. We just want to bring it over to you guys because you guys don't have a lot of it.
I'm buying a regular Mustang for itself.
Practice and race. Let me see. Actually, it's the free run. See, if it ever says free run or practice and race, during the practice and the free run, you can hit people, test your car, tune it however you want. But when the race starts, you will have to lower it to the specs and follow the rules. Alright. We do not have a required driver rating right now because I know a lot of you don't have this game. Like for people like me running at 4K and 70 frames, I am not allowed. I'm not allowed to use what's it called? Super sticky tires because that'll be cheating for me. Whilst you're trying to catch up on what your control's doing, I'll just be cruising right by you. Like I said, mechanical damage off until what? Until we join an official FIA race. Not just the online race, an FIA. All FIA races over here actually. See, real. And excuse me for a second, please.
Ooh, that black hood looks like a carbon fiber hood. Ooh, I like it. It's badass. Alright. And then we save this. Looking at my thing. Then 5.0 liter. Chaos, you there?
Alright, sorry. I have to check that rule real quick. If you are a very high ranked racer, we have a spot for a captain by state, by district, and by region. So if you're in the Midwest, you can be the captain. Right now, I am, but I'm pretty sure there are better racers than me out there. You can also be, hold on.
South captain.
Our drift captain right now is still me because I cannot announce those rules right now. Alright. Oh, the name. I'm gonna name it Pluto for now.
I want the drift one so bad.
You said you want the drift cars?
Yeah, like I want to do the drift events, but I haven't found
I mean,
to put those on.
There are drift cars. You just have to you go into your tuning, you click R1, it give you like track, dirt, or drift. At that point,
I'm trying to tell Toyota Supra to drift in.
Well, you can use that personally, but like if you're drifting with our crew, the only car you cannot choose from Japan is the RX-7.
Yeah, because that'd just be too overpowered right there. So.
Exactly. Hold on. Like, did I invite you? I'm trying to see how to do that.
Oh, I forgot. I got a Chevy Nova here. Ooh. Imagine if I turned that to a drift.
See if you could join from my session, like from the party.
Go here, go here, go profile. Hey,
and this is why we have so many rules, guys, because like getting everything arranged. Oh look, now we have 42 different registrations, people trying to register on Twitch. See, it would take a long time to test 42 people unless we do it at track day, but you see track days get harder because, well, as you can see, you gotta talk to everybody and set everything up.
Are you already at level 30?
No, not yet. I think I'm only at 15. I've only been playing it for, what, 3 days?
I check the video and it says to do lobbies, you gotta hit level 30 so you can open up. And the racing GT league is
that's for
endurance league.
That's for racing in leagues. Like if you go to lobby on top of your main menu, you can go and like search Pluto. Like that's the lobby name.
It won't let me do.
It won't let you search?
You gotta create or join online. I have to complete sportsmanship, chapter, and racing.
Oh, you see, that's what I was telling you guys. The requirement to play online, you will have to watch 2 videos. None of them are over 3.5 minutes. I'll show you again where to go. Will you on your main menu, Brad?
Yes.
Alright. Brad is also, he's what we call the hype beast that still got his skills. He will hype you up during the race, but he will pass you if you give him the chance.
Somebody watch your race.
So if you go to the top, it will have a racing crest of leaves and it says sport. So you click on sport and it will say racing etiquette. That'll be the 3rd choice. If you click on it, there will be 2 videos that you have to get certified on, or they will not allow you at all to race online. So if you once you watch those videos, it'll give you a check mark, and once you watch both, it'll give you a certificate. We do require that you either screenshot the certificate at the end once you put your name into it, or screenshot at the menu where it shows your online ID and a certification stamp. However, I'm stopping this stream here and I will be starting a new stream of just showing the different games we play and just how we are when we normally just chill. So thank you guys. Oh shit, thank you for the 6,312 people who are watching on Twitch right now.
That's a lot of people.
I'll leave the sign on Twitch for 5 more minutes because I don't want to be spammed out. I want to, because you guys know on Twitch I'm serious about this. It's the same rules as PC on PC. I'm gonna leave that on for 30 more seconds for y'all to sign on, but I will get off this YouTube what's it called, announcement, so that it's not too long for people because it's almost 40 minutes. However, thank you and hope you join. Godzilla, stop watching my streams. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, you guys have a good night.